we never finished some of this stuff. Alex just bounced, and I feel like he's not going to see this package. Anyways, I wanted to show this off. This is a 60% tray mount board. I'll quickly, very, very quickly go into another category here. Okay, this is 60% tray mount keyboard or tray mount case. You could just throw in any PCB plate assembly in here and just drop it in. But the funny thing about this one, this is made in, you know, some kind of like swirly resin. And it's funny because it, yeah. So someone else mentioned on another stream, it's a bowling ball. It's basically a bowling ball. All right. Real quick, one last one. This one I'm excited for, even though it might not be like the sexiest thing in the world. How did you get into building keyboards? Always wanted Scully. Glad you asked. I've been into keyboards long before I was into Splatoon, but let's talk about that. I was in college and I really wanted a keyboard, so I'd go on Slick Deals, you know, every day trying to see if I could find a good keyboard on Slick Deals. But I also didn't have a job coming out of college, so I'm just like, I'm gonna wait till I get a job before I like spend some money on like a nice little keyboard. But because there was so much time in between my interest in getting keyboards and the point at which I could fund them, I spent a little too much time learning about them, and I just like went a little deeper and found like a whole enthusiast community for it. So that's kind of just how it started. So in 2012, I picked up my first big keyboard. It was off Amazon. It was a big Philco, but it was a mechanical keyboard. And from there, it just kind of blew up for about 4 or 5 years, from 2012 to about 2016, 2017 is like when I was just doing tons of builds. Bowling ball is like one of those, you know, those swirly bowling balls. You know what I'm talking about? I gotta find a picture now. Bowling ball. I gotta look for it. It's kind of is like this. I'll copy this here. So 2012, 2017, I was just doing a lot of just like, you know, tinkering with these pre-built keyboards that I would buy, you know, and just picked up a soldering iron, learned how to solder, picked up a little desoldering pump, and then like I was able to just like, you know, switch things in and out these keyboards. But about 2016, 2017, I kind of fell out of it a little bit, because I just became a little bit more interested in like camera gear and simultaneously like going to concerts. And I don't know if you guys remember, but like I started streaming around 2019, mid 2019, and I was like, you know, I would exclusively stream Splatoon. And every now and then I'd just be like, oh, like, I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow because I'm going to go to a show. I'm going to go to a concert. Sometimes I'd come back from a concert and start streaming. And I was just doing that for a long while. So I was like interested because I'd been playing Splatoon since about 6 months after Splatoon 1 launched. But I kind of kept it going and started streaming off that while doing the whole concert thing. It's just like how I spent my time. And then, you know, COVID hit a little more than 12 months ago, so maybe about 13 years ago. So basically all the live music just stopped. Like, you know, live events all just ended. So, and you know, it was just kind of like, you know, the way the world went was just everyone found stuff to do from inside their homes. And I was just like, shit, I just still like, you know, this is me in 2020. I'm like, I got this big ass collection of old keyboards in my pantry that I just haven't touched in years. It's just been there, and I'm not sure if like I should get rid of this stuff or I don't know. But when COVID hit 2020, 12, 13 months ago, I was like, oh, I'll just whip that stuff back out. I started talking to Ada because we met on the apps. And you know, she was really interested in building PCs, and like she knew a little bit about keyboards. And And so we started talking, and then she's like, "Oh, we should build a keyboard together." And that's kind of just how we got pulled all the way back in. So and it's like, on top of that, I in 2020 and now in 2021, I have way more purchasing power than I did in 2017 and in 2015 and in 2012. So it's like I'm able to kind of like buy more stuff. And on top of that, the hobby has exploded too. So it's like there's more stuff to buy. All the while, it was like I bought this copy stand in the corner for sort of a double use. You know, COVID had just ended, but like, you know, I do the film photography thing, so it's like I decided to get a copy stand as a way to sort of help me be able to scan film. But I bought it thinking, hey, maybe I'll dual purpose this and also use this for doing overhead streams. And so I bought the copy stand, and I started doing the overhead streams when it came to scanning film and when it came to doing keyboard stuff. And eventually I realized this is not that useful for doing keyboard stuff, but I have a new setup for keyboard stuff now. And then I continued doing the keyboard stuff. So it's pretty cool you rekindled that passion for it. I thought you only got into it last year. Yeah, I mean, it optically, I realize it looks like that. But yeah, no, I've been around a little bit, but you know, it took a lot for me to sort of relearn all the stuff that's here and get back into it. So gotta invest in keyboard songs. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, the aftermarket is wild. People be flipping stuff. It's a little annoying, but you know, I get it. People gotta go get that money. So it's how it is. Anyways, this very last thing to open was this guy. I purchased this. I made a big investment last week. I decided to invest in this big old desoldering station. I already had like a pretty nice desoldering gun, like an electrically powered desoldering gun, but I had a couple of design issues with it, which is one is in terms of design, the cord was coming out the bottom, so it's just like a little bit weird to sort of handle. On top of that, a gun itself that's just, you know, corded directly into the wall. All the elements, all the electronics are packed into this gun, so it was just really, really heavy. So I ended up buying this desoldering station that came with a gun attachment. And so like all the elements are now within the station, which I don't have to carry with my hand, and just got this weak ass forearm. The problem was I bought it, I received it, and it's like, oh shit, it's missing a part. It's missing like a usable tip. Like you need the little gun needs like a tip. So I'm like, oh fuck. It's just like I was trying to use it on a stream last week, and it's like I can't even use it because it's like missing a part. So had to buy this part. Finally came in. It's a little nozzle tip. Use it at the end. So this week we're probably still gonna go. I think we've been without a photo stream for quite a bit, but until I rack up the rolls of film, they might be held off for a bit. So we're gonna try for another keyboard stream this week. We might go back to photos next week. We'll kind of see. Things are still generally a little vague right now, but for sure Thursday I think we're gonna go keyboard stuff. So I'm curious. I kind of want to open this while we're in the makers and crafting category here. Might as well show this off. So this is a Hako N310. Little tip you put into the end of this gun, which I still have loaded up in this box over there. And also, while we're still here anyways, and we have this pair of scissors in front, this pair of kitty scissors. Might as well open this too. So let's see. Rolly, welcome. How's it going? Appreciate you being here. Doing a little bit of just like unboxing stuff. Got a few things in today. Just showing this off, so. Hope your evening's going well. We just played a bunch of Splatoon. Realize it's a big jump in categories, but we're here. Open a bunch of packages. All this stuff. I think all 4 of these packages, for that matter. I think these all came in today. Is that your Hako tip? Yep. The one that I couldn't use last week. The whole station I couldn't use. Alright. So we ended up getting in one package. Yeah, no, we'll get to use it this week. Excited, happy to be able to. So we got here, in the first package we opened, we got these lubed. We had 65 lubed and 34 stock Pinocchio switches. Nice little linears. I wonder how they compare to the stock. I think I pulled out these lubed ones. And I'm just gonna throw these back in the bag because I don't want to get them confused. All right, so here are the stock Pinocchios. Let's see. I'm gonna bring in this other microphone. We'll shut off the Splatoon sounds briefly. And turn on this second mic. Sort of see here. I don't know how well this can be heard, to be perfectly honest, but here's the sound of a stock Pinocchio in comparison to a stock Mauve, both linears. A little higher pitched in the Pinocchio, a little lower pitched in this Mauve switch. And third, we got a stock Lavender switch, also linear. Pinocchio still higher pitched. What about Lavender versus Mauve? Alright, looks like, I don't know, they're pretty close. Anyways, those are the 3 sets of switches. One package came with these Pinocchios from a user on RMM. Another package was this here, double Lavender and Mauve switch. Got the Hako tip that we needed last week, but we'll be able to use it this week. And then the final one was this. It's just a tray mount case here, alopow resin case. It kind of looks like a bowling ball. Curious to be able to use it. I wonder, it's like, we have this guy right here. This is a pretty cheap plastic tray mount case for what is, I think, a pretty damn nice board. And part of me kind of wants to just throw this guy in here just to see. I realize I'm also like off screen here, so pardon all that stuff in the back. Should we do it, guys? Just while we're up here and have it going. For science. Alrighty. So here's a quick sound test. I've been milking this board for the last couple weeks. I haven't had an actual Alps build in I haven't had actually any build in a while since the beginning of April, so. Brown Alps. I like it a lot, personally. But like, let's kind of see if, you know, how big of a change it is if we just kind of drop this into this case. So I need a little driver here. Got this. That's my kitchen sink. little ball of soap. What do we got? What else we got there? We got a little battery charger, some keys, measuring tape, and some saltine crackers. All right. And also, while we're here, where is everything? Oh, I don't have this plugged in. Give me a second, guys. I guess we're fully turning this into a little thing going here. Where's the sound? I don't know if y'all can hear that. Maybe you can. I can't actually hear it myself. Anyways. Where'd all my windows go? Here we are. Okay. Got the screwdriver. Got to pull off a couple of keycaps. And we could just be able to hopefully be able to figure out where all this stuff sort of lies. Pull this off. I can see that one exposed. 2, 3. Well, how many is there? See another one. That's 4. Where do these last ones usually go? I always forget. Little plate design. Oh boy. Do I guess? I know that there's one in the middle, but I don't usually do that. I think it's up here. There it is. Okay. Out of curiosity for anyone who might be listening in, let me know if you guys hear the music all right. Personally, I don't seem to be able to hear a thing. I hear it. I think it just popped in. All right, get these headphones off. Okay. Music is on now, right on. Thank you guys. Thank you. Get this guy out of the way. We're not even really typing right now. Just lifts right out. Cheap plastic case, I like it. To be perfectly honest, I feel like what's nice about a cheap plastic case, as much as I spend on all this different kinds of keyboard equipment, what's nice about a cheap plastic case, two things. One is I think the way that sound bounces off is real nice. Oh, Rough Jeff. Hey, thanks for coming by. Appreciate that. So I think the way that sound moves through it is real cool. And secondly, I think the even funnier thing about having a cheap plastic case is If you knock it around or mess it up, it really just doesn't matter. I really like that about that. This one's gonna kind of just go away, but I think this build eventually is gonna be totally redone, and it's kind of this among about 7 or 8 other keyboards. Kind of the reason why I really wanted to get that desoldering station. As much as I like the gun. Yo, what's going on?
What is it?
We're still live, just so you know.
Oh.
Yeah, just doing a little tiny keyboard project that should be real quick.
Mini keyboard project.
Little tiny one.
Not that tiny.
Tiny. Damn, this looks real good. What the hell?
You should make a keyboard, or is it a keyboard that doesn't have room for vowels?
I mean, I suppose you could just make one. You want me to?
Yeah.
Is that something you really want? These screws are not magnetic, which is kind of annoying.
Is that loud?
Are you loud?
Yeah.
I think you're good.
The crinkling?
Sprinkling?
Crinkling.
Crinkling. I don't hear anything. Your mic is perfect.
I gotta pick the lupa.
Oh, Quesalupa?
Yeah.
How quick was it? That was pretty fast. How close is that Taco Bell?
Pretty close. I also took a wrong turn.
You took a wrong... motherfucker. Alright. I think I have to take out this scuffed spacebar. Also, I do recognize that it's completely crooked. I'll make some adjustments here.
It really confuses me that they put the quesalupa in a Doritos Locos like case.
Oh, they did?
Uh-huh.
Scully says wasn't sold on the case till now. Looks good. Yeah, this actually does really look real good. I wasn't really anticipating that I was gonna use this case for this, but now it's just like, why wouldn't I? And this actually looks really good. Problem is I got this damn screw stuck in here. Dealing with these unmagnetized screws. Is you for real? I have accumulated a lot of dirt in here in the last couple weeks of usage. I'm gonna use tweezers to get all these screws in place. I think there's only 2 left.
Is there anything you can do? Like one thing you can do to piss off the entire keyboard community?
Like piss off in what way? Like, you mean like exile myself, or do you mean just like annoy?
Either.
Annoy would be to not lubricate any of the switches or stabilizer, parts of the keyboard. That's good for annoying people, I think.
And then what if he said like anyone that lubricates their keyboards is a pansy?
I mean, I don't think I'd be exiled for that. I think people would just kind of think I'm a little wild. I mean, I think as with anything else, if you really want to get exiled, you just gotta say or do some really, really bad shit, and like some, some crazy racist stuff, or you gotta, I don't know, do something real predatory. I don't know. But that's with any community, right?
Not necessarily.
Not the predatory community. Not the racist community. Is that what you're implying?
No, like some people will be like, oh, like, I don't see what's wrong with that, you know? Like people that follow like gamers with really big followings, they'll be like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, but I don't think I have that type of following. I don't, my thing is I don't have a fan page, so I don't think I'm like I'm not at that level. It's crazy when people got fan pages.
I think if you did something super controversial, you'll get more followers than you lose.
Oh, okay. Really, how would you compare these stabilizers MX1? So these are let me sort of explain this. There's many things to explain here. One is these are little Alps clips that are like plate mount clips that sort of function close to CoStar stabilizers. Um, so you kind of have to salvage these because knowing these are brown Alps is just kind of it's kind of what we've fallen into. The problem here is that like this is like some really horrible human bent stabilizer wire, and I don't actually have like any spare 6U because this is like a 6U HHKB. I don't have any spare 6U wires, so it's just like I guess I just gotta use this shitty one. I think Jax mentioned he has some that he's been able to bend himself. But I should probably reach out to him, see if I can get myself a wire. Alex just hopped off to watch anime. So how would I compare them? As with CoStar stabilizers, something about these like Alps plate mount stabilizers is, like your ability to lubricate them is it's kind of not there. So like you can, but it's just like there's one of two things. You're either not going to be successful or you're going to be successful and make a giant mess. So with that said, like I was saying earlier, one good way to annoy the community is to not, lubricate your stabilizers. I haven't done that here. And this is just like honestly so damn annoying to deal with. It's like this weird human bent wire. Getting the spacebar on. I also flipped the spacebar. It's something I hardly ever do. I hardly ever flip spacebars, but I feel like kind of have to. There it is. Unlubed. I kind of have to because Signature Plastics SPDCS can kind of like it's just very sharp no matter what angle you're really typing at. Like you can try your best to hover, but it's still just like an aggressive sharpness, so I flip it. Alright, we have successfully switched the case. And here we are with the, we retained the HHKB plate, the corner blockers that exist on the plate. We put it in this new Tropical Sea resin bowling ball looking case from KVD fans alopow. And it's all set in here. Got this nice little theme going on. We've retained some blue, but now we have like 3 different shades of blue. The modifiers on the keycaps, this, I don't know what you would call this blue on the plate. And we have this Tropical Sea little wavy design here, but pretty much it. Pretty much set to go here. So, as we are here, let's get in a short little test here. So we'll bring this guy back into frame. So we'll pause this. I will be in full recognition here that I know that there's not a huge audience right now. So I'm probably not going to run a prediction unless the very small couple of you want to predict. But the last time we did this, I had a bigger audience, and I'm also weary about running predictions because the last time everyone bet on one side and it was wrong. Everyone bet on the over, and I disappointed everyone. So I don't want anybody here to lose any points. So we're just gonna do a pretty standard test here. Alrighty. Ooh, my arm. I just got my poke today, and it's pretty hard to lift my arm. All right, here we go. Okay, that's about it. Let's see here. Let us also turn this guy on so y'all can see. I realized I think also my camera got bigger. Let's see how different it is. Maybe it's different, maybe it's not. But what I do know is it does look a bit better. I like the thicker bezel. But here we go. Let's get it. I had these short tests. Well, I hit over 120 or 120 or over. Let's get in a longer test here. Get in this longer test, and then we'll call it. Let's do this. All right. Let's go. All right. Oops. Alrighty. There you have it. I think the sound changed. I'm listening to it and it feels like it changed it a little bit. I kind of will argue I'm not sure I like it as much as this super cheap case, this cheap $15 plastic case. But I do like the way it looks. Cartspew, hello. Damn. Yeah, I think those are my thoughts. I think the sound, I don't know how to describe it. I never know how to articulate the sound of anything very well, but what I can say is I am uncertain of the reality where I like this sound better. I think I might prefer the sound of the cheaper $15 cheap plastic KBD fans case. But it doesn't sound bad. I just don't think I like it as much as that one. But it does look a lot better. I actually really quite like it. So that is my can you compare the two real quick? I think if you go back in the VOD, you might be able to find it. It's just dealing with screwing and unscrewing. If you just want to see, this is like a thin, in terms of looks here, this is the thin bezel, cheap plastic KBD fans case with this weird ass sprue cut. Oh, I didn't know. Sorry. No worries about it. Yeah. The part is just like dealing with screwing. It's Specifically, that screw right there is dealing with this weird Alps stabilizer, and it's like, but I might run this for a little bit, just until the next build, because I just want to be able to sort of stick with this. Resin case looks dope though. Yeah, it does. It does. I'm gonna be real. It's like the resin case. I'd seen them kind of pop up here and there, like just on, different places. KB Vans where I got it, and for a long while I just thought it was like a little. It seemed like, okay, it's just a tray mount case. Oh, the bill. My bad. Let me see if I can just make an adjustment to that. I'll write it in so that people can see it. Party. Give me a second while I write it. Meanwhile, you guys can listen to the soothing sounds of this. All right, I think you now should... Whoa, what the... Is that Andy? He comes in talking like Donnie from the Wild Thornberries and then immediately goes on mute. All right. Crosby, what the fuck was that? That is that's one of my several co-hosts who just sometimes pop into the Discord. So, build should now show this. Yeah, there we go. And it should also show up in the ticker down below as it sort of scrolls through. Like the sound, to be honest. Yeah, it's pretty good. I gotta weigh whether or not I really like the other thinner plastic case. I think I like that sound more, but maybe I could get comfortable with this. Maybe I'll learn to like it more over time. Still gotta think about it. Still gotta work through it and really know. May I see the bottom of the case? Yeah, for sure. So you got that little cutout for that reset switch. I think on certain other PCBs it might be some kind of dip switch situation, but yeah. Looks like a bowling ball. You know how it is. That's pretty, yeah. It's nice. It's a nice board. Meanwhile, just as with a little bit earlier for anyone who didn't tune in, we spent most of this stream playing Splatoon, but we also spent our time opening and unpackaging stuff. Finished off that Splatoon, and we were doing just a little recap and a little sort of tray mount switcheroo situation. So got in some lavenders and some mauve switches from Canon Keys, both from Canon Keys. We got some Pinocchio switches off of RMM. I got this case right here today, and we got this Hako, what was this, N3-10 nozzle tip for the FM204 that I bought last week. Couldn't quite use it last week, but now that we have this tip, we'll be able to. So, looking forward to having Thursday probably be a desoldering stream, just kind of trying to check out how the FM204 works. We'll probably be harvesting out of an old Alps board to round out April Alps. And so that's kind of how we'll finish it. I thought we'd get in at least one more Alps build before the end of April, just to work with the A month, but it'll come in. Mayberry Mick, ooh, Nice little raid here. Big old raid. Guys, welcome. I hope you had a good stream. Everybody, welcome. We spent more time in this stream playing some Splatoon earlier, but we sort of flipped over to doing a little mini project here. Of doing just a little case swap. I had a cheap plastic case for this tray mount build. I just switched it over to another tray mount case I got from oops, get it in focus. Got this in from KBD fans, so it's the alopow resin case. But maybe back. I hope you you had a good stream. What were you up to? Guessing doing some kind of a build, right? Hope it went well. Feel free to hit that build command or look down below for what this build is. It's cool. It's kind of like you could see through it a little tiny bit. See that PCB kind of creep through right there. It's not fully solid. First Alice board. Ooh, what was it? What Alice layout board did you get? Curious about it. MGA standard. Ooh, okay. Is that one like an alu keyboard? Standard keyboard. Sneak box. Good looking board, man. Ooh, Cerakote. Hey, so where? Okay, I am curious about like the Cerakoting process. Like, I'm guessing like you did that after you had it in hand. That's pretty cool, man. Like, did you like find someone to do it, like local, or did you like find someone online and then kind of ship it out, or? That's pretty cool, man. Yeah. Sent it to a friend in Texas. Okay, right on. Just always curious, like what people's options are for kind of switching up what their keyboards look like that. Oso Keku, welcome. Got it done for me. Prices in LA are too crazy. What, if you don't mind me asking, like what's? Oh, okay, right on. What are the differences in prices? Just out of curiosity. Like, what does it cost in LA versus what it costs sort of elsewhere? If you look outside, double. Okay, damn, that's wild. Alrighty, that's pretty cool though, man. What 80 to 160? Damn. I gotta check out the VOD and see what that build looked like. I'm pretty curious. I'm gonna open up your channel and then watch, just so I remember to take a look at that VOD later. It's gotta be cool though. Yeah, so meanwhile, I've been milking this early April Alps build. Been wanting to try to get another build going before the end of April, but I don't think we're gonna quite get there. But this is that Brown Alps board that we were building from earlier this month. I think maybe 2-3 weeks ago. How is this? It's super awesome now. It used to sit. So I originally got it in with one of those aluminum 60% tray mount boards, but it had a bunch of nicks on it. I ended up buying a number, so a small, cheap, separate KBD fans plastic case. And to be honest, it's cheap. I like it. I was mentioning earlier, it's like it's really nice having like this cheap board or this cheap case, because it's like it's blue. It kind of matched the plate and the sort of this general theme. I like the way that sound bounces off of it, and to be perfectly honest, the little extra Easter egg you get is that like it doesn't matter if you fuck it up because it's just so damn cheap. So quite liked it. I ended up buying this other tray mount case from KBD fans. It's this the alopow resin tray mount case. So At first, I was just like, oh, it's like it looks like whatever, and I actually have it in hand, and how this, I sort of just unscrewed it, threw this in here. Oh my goodness, got 2 straight raids. Keep new. Thank you for the big raid. You guys are killing me here. I was about to end stream pretty soon, but appreciate y'all being here. Big raid from Mayberry Mech. Big raid from Keep Noob. Hope you guys had a great stream. Mayberry Mech with the MGA standard build. Keep Noob. I'm hoping you had a great stream yourself. Was wondering what you've been able to do, but I'm just sort of talking about this build. Been milking this, as I was saying, I've been milking this build for a while because this actually was from about 2-3 weeks ago, and just literally switched out the tray mount cases, some cheap plastic case into this a little bit nicer resin case from KBD fans. So yeah, little quick project. Took forever. Full size Jabberwocky. Oh, right on. Let me check this out. You hear it? Yeah. So that was the other thing. I was about to end stream, but I got two big raids. So I appreciate you guys being here, and we're gonna do some sound tests for y'all. Now that we have some folks here, maybe we'll actually do a prediction of sorts. All hex, welcome back. Where did that come from? As mentioned, same little thing we got. This build just switched out into a new resin case here, but it's the thing that once previously sat in this guy. Cheap plastic case. Sounded great in this case, and swapped it to this guy. So looking at the Jabberwocky right now, that's a big old board of full size owls. That's crazy. All hex, thank you for the tier 1 gift sub to Epsilon. Appreciate that. Jackstack. I apologize everybody for repeating myself, but as everyone trickles in, this is the alopow 60% tray mount resin case from KBD fans. It's nice. I gotta say, like I underestimated how it was gonna look, but it actually looks really nice. I quite like it. All hex, thank you again for that tier 1 gift sub to Jax. Ooh, enjoy Nitro someone. Anybody feel free to claim that. I actually am not on Nitro, but anybody feel free to claim that, I guess. Piggy 60 M0110. Let's take a look at that. Gasket inner frame. Slept. Oh, that's a thick boy. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, we'll go back to this. Squeeze this in so y'all can see it. Whoa. All hex, thank you for your own subscription. Gotta flex gift subs and nitros. That's the way to. Hey, appreciate all that. Glad you could be here. Damn, this is a thick boy. Look at this. Look at this polycarbonate. That's crazy. Damn, this PC one looks wild. I'm a fan. Group by time. May 7th to May 9th. They got HHKB. What? Is this like some kind of a raffle or draw or something to be able to get in? Because I'd be interested. Get into this. What's this? Is this like May 7th, or is it this year? It looks like it's this year. Appreciate this. I gotta write this down. May, what is this? 5/7 to 5/9. I'm gonna put this in my notes here. Piggy 60. actually really love this. I love this too. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's limited. So it looks like there was 5 proto units, 4-month lead time. This thing crazy. Just like, this is like an IC. Yeah, it's an IC thread. Group by time is just very short. Like, is the whole idea here that they just want to take however much they get in 3 days? It's crazy. Could be all space for keycaps. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna get in. I was just gonna throw it out there. I'll try to get in. I'll see how this whole thing goes. Like, I'm curious if it's limited. TBD. We'll determine GB format. Limited, unlimited, how many limited? 3 days before. Okay, so we'll know by May 4th. We'll know by May 4th. My guess is that if the goal here was to have a 4-time lead month, like a hard lead time, it's probably going to be limited. So, maybe Mac. All right, man. I'm gonna call it though. We'll definitely catch you soon. Hey, thanks so much for the big raid here. Look, I didn't get to do a full test, but you know, if you want to be able to sort of hear a little bit, I mean, this is what it sounds like. Resin case, a little bit different from that cheap $15 plastic case that I was in earlier. I think it's a little bit of a different sound, a little tiny bit, and I'm not sure if I like it more or not, but it does look a lot nicer. I gotta say that. Casting a weight for my Alice right now. Give my brain a break from numbers. Right on. Super sick. Oh, Jax. A few things. Those are the browns. These are the browns. Yeah, these are complicated Alps browns. A couple quick things just in terms of talking about keyboard stuff over here. No rest for me. But while we're talking here, a couple cool things for anybody interested here. I did spend my Thursday stream. I was working on I got a Sirius keyboard from Project Keyboard. Let's see if I can find that. I don't know if you guys had seen this before. So this is like an all palm case. So I bought this off Project Keyboard. It's just like it's in stock. I'm surprised that it is, but it looks like some stuff is sold out. Looks like Win Keyless PC and standard palm are sold out, but still an in-stock board. It looks real good. But I spent my Thursday, so I actually have this in. It's in the pantry. Have this in. Excuse me. I spent Thursday working on this this plate. I was trying to make an Alps plate for the Sirius, and FC. I'm not sure if you were able to catch that, but I realized that there's a big. I feel like there's a big missing, thing here with. There's no top mount Alps that I can really easily find. Like, I think there are top mount Alps keyboard, but as per my specification, looking for HHKB top mount Alps. Looks like, well, if you got a top mount board with a standard cutout for the USB, and plate designs are sort of just out there in public. I was able to cut this plate, I'm trying to get this plate cut, so I have the design ready to go. Might send it over to Pinocchio or Send or something. We'll see. We'll see how it all goes. You like top mount the most? It's not necessarily even that I like top mount the most. It's that I feel like when it comes to Alps builds and me trying to be a 60 guy with split backspace, split right shift, it just doesn't really come up. So like that type of build. So I feel like top mount would be good for that. Because right now it's just I'm trying to do all this stuff and it's all just within trays. And don't get me wrong, I think Trey Mount gets a bad rap. I like it, but it's just want to switch it up a little. So cool, fun little thing to do. Yeah. Speaking of, and then separately on the subject of Jack's talking about his Alice, I ended up unboxing last week. I got got this interesting little unit here. I can pull it out if you guys want to see it, but it's a BMEC, HHKB Alice, but it was not run by the original Group Buy runner. It was a guy who had it built because it was all the files were like open sourced, and I ended up just buying it off of this seller. And he said that it's just like, from what I understand, he was working with the actual original Group Buy guy, just kind of out of respect, saying, hey, like, I got these sort of built, or here, I got these. And so he's like, I want to be respectful of being able to sell it. So he is selling it, claims he's selling it at price, or like at cost for him to build it, and he was only going to sell it precisely when the original Group Buy runner would say like it's a good time to. So have that guy in the cupboard, and that's going to be a build that's going to be on the way. So yeah, pretty cool. Alrighty, guys, I really appreciate like all the raids. So sort of hang around until maybe Epsi gets back, because I do want to run some typing tests. Maybe I'll just get started too. I don't see why not. Alright, Joe. Oh, now you break one's Oh, now I do. Yeah, no, I feel like I'm a little warm now. Now when you lose all your points, that's my bad, man. I did a little tiny test right before the couple of raids that came in. How to refund. Wow, dude. Wow. Okay, dude. I don't know. You guys want to run more predictions? I can do it, but I'm not trying to get folks mad here. Not trying to get folks mad. All right, let's do this. 1 minute, 1 minute poll. Should I run a prediction? If no one votes, then we'll just run a test. We'll run a test with no prediction. We are in 2030 now. Use one feature to figure out to use another Twitch feature. Yes has a big lead. Yes has an infinity % lead. All right, looks like it. So we're gonna be running a prediction, guys. Little tiny prediction. Place your bets here. All right. Hopefully Epsi comes back. Hopefully pretty soon. But there we go. Prediction started. We'll do 120 as the cutoff yet again. Watch all hex vote the under, and I crush it. Feel free, y'all. Back. Oh, you're back. Epsy, you're back. Writing a little prediction. I want you to be able to hear this. This is the, we're gonna run our final test of the night. Hopefully I don't get any more raids during the middle of the test. It just goes on. Alright, about even. About even with about 30 seconds left to go. Real good. Guys, for those of you who don't know, I did spend most of this stream playing Splatoon. And we just switched over real quickly to this category here to get in this build. This little tray swap. You can do it. No, we can't. Real quick, use the other board. Loves choking on those browns. And use the TKL again. I bet under 120. All right, guys. You guys ready? Here we go. Let's do a quick. Oops. Let's pause this up. And all right, guys. Let's get it. Oh my god. No, my god. Oh my god. Oh, that was such a bad start. And I was just like trying to battle my way up. I was just battling. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's like I know that I could have. Oh man. It started. It started so poorly. Oh hex, you got it back, man. telling you guys. Less than 120. There we go. 1 bit per word. I appreciate that. All hex, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all that. All right. I'll get in one more little short monkey type for fun. And then we bring out the big boy. No. Oh shit. I was looking so good. I was looking so good for just like a little second there, and then like sometimes I read too quick. But guys, all hex epsilon. Enjoy the channel points. And I just ended up with the same one after all that. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, I don't know about this. Guys, I wanted to be able to run this Flappy Bird typing tutor, but you know, we got a little issue here. We got a little issue here. I don't know if I want to do that. Gotta update their they gotta update their certificate here. I might pass on this. Apparently it just ended maybe about 2 weeks ago. My Thursday, your Wednesday, will be finishing off April Alps with Dawn 60 Oranges build. Right on. Right on. I gotta tune into that for sure. Appreciate the heads up there. My Thursday. Keep Noob. Congratulations on 500 followers. All right. So so I just got poked today and my arm is super sore. So it's really just hard to like move around. Your Thursday too, since it'll be all right, so my full Thursday, probably gonna run another keyboard stream. So and it's likely to be me using my FM204 with this new guy I got here. This the N310 nozzle tip for use in the FM204 desoldering station. And I think I'm going to spend the end of April April Alps, harvesting, what is it, SKCL greens from a Zenith. So not the crazy rare greens, but the linear greens. So that's likely what we're going to be working on Thursday. Just a little harvesting, desoldering stream. So probably a lot of buzzes. So it's just a lot of really distracting, crazy sounds. What we got in store on Thursday. So we can dual stream and I can desolder fake SKCL greens. Thursday, right on. Hey, Green ITs, thank you for hitting that. I usually hit that at the end of my stream, which we're coming to a close here. Guys, bits and subs I sent to the San Francisco Marin Food Bank. It's a really, I think, a really helpful, useful resource, especially like, you know, in the times now and in the place we're in here. Recognize I'm a pretty fortunate guy, so I want to be able to give back to the community I'm in here. So I send all bits and subs, all the money I get from that, to the San Francisco Marin Food Bank. But if you want to donate to them yourself, I got that page that goes directly there. That way, you know, Twitch doesn't take the cut. Get more bang for your buck. Yeah, like Epsy's saying here. And also, if you're US based, you can write it off on your taxes and all that. So, appreciate you hitting that. Guys, we're going to come to a little close here. A couple of extra other notes to mention. If you're interested in joining the Discord, updates, you know, notifications for when I go live, content that's sort of exclusive, quick first words, and discussions on all the stuff we stream here. I spent most of my stream today playing Splatoon, but we did a little switch over to keyboards here. Booty G-Gay, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Keep Noob, gonna head to bed. Have a good night. Hey, I appreciate you sending over that big raid, and I hope you have a good night. So yeah, anybody out there, feel free to join that Discord if you're, you know, interested in all that. Finally, also one other thing I will mention is I also do some photography streams as well, and I do have like opened up a service here for being able to develop and scan film. So feel free to check out that link if you or anybody you know is interested in getting your photo film developed. I offer really what I think is really highly competitive pricing. So I think to be perfectly honest. Looking at some, what the competition is out there, you got your Walgreens and stuff like that. They're still taking photo film, but like at really, really, really high prices, like some like 10, 15x what I'm charging. So if you or anybody you know is interested, check out that form. Very, very interested in being able to parlay, what I have and the setup I've got here, into some, that you and the rest of the community here can enjoy. Yeah, yeah, Epsilon. Yeah, very true. They don't send negatives back, and it's just, yeah, it's a whole big crazy thing. Uncle used to and take care to develop each one. Yeah, yeah. I quite love using like home kits here to develop film, and so I'll do color film. I also have dabbled with black and white film, so I'm love to be able to get back into that as well. So, um, cool. Yeah, guys. That's about it. Anybody have any suggestions for folks to raid? I realized I streamed two entirely different things for the night here. I think a lot of folks here came from keyboards, so I'm thinking of looking for maybe a keyboard streamer, or if anybody here is actually interested in seeing what Splatoon is like, can have a big old raid there. So I'm poking around right now, checking to see who's on. I appreciate y'all though. Feel free to throw out suggestions. Otherwise, I might just pick and choose one I got here in within like the next minute or so. We got, all right, Lala's on. Got a bunch of folks I never met before on Splatoon. That's me. What else we got? Oh, maybe Lala. I think we'll go and raid Lala. All right, guys. Until next time, check out those links. Feel free. Should be on Thursday for that harvesting stream. And until then, good night from San Francisco. We are going to be raiding Lala Bop. Take care, guys.